So someone asked my son, so what's your favorite thing to do in school? And he said, it's math. And I, that double take that parents do, like, is this the same child? I said, what was that again, Armand? He said, math. I said, you hated math. You hated school and everything else. He said, but Dad, they have this new program where I can use the computer and it has games and it has, quote, instructional teaching.
Well, the main benefits of adaptive technology is the opportunity for students to receive personalized instruction. And by that I mean making sure that students are getting exactly the right mathematics at exactly the right time, so that they're not doing things that are too challenging and frustrate them, or too easy and bore them. In either case, you just lose the kids. But delivering exactly the right thing at the right time, then it's magic. Then kids are engaged, then they start to learn.
He said, and they tested me, Dad, and 3 weeks prior, I wasn't doing so great. And he said, I've improved, according to the testing, by 50%. So I'm thinking, really?
Adaptive technology was founded quite a long time ago by Patrick Suppies at Stanford. It's the adaptive logic that EPGY is based on.
EPGY starts in '92. I had started that work 62. That's 30 years of prior work. There's a great volume of published work. I mean, there's at least 5 or 6 books. There are a large number of articles. So when I started EPGY, I wasn't some newcomer. Well, now let's see, how do we think about this? I'd been thinking about it for 30 years.
Originally, it was used to make sure that students could accelerate into material that's challenging for them. But research showed that this adaptive technology could also expand the content so that all learners could receive exactly what they needed.
Once we started using the program with this particular set of kids, we realized that it was the optimal way of actually getting the kids engaged in something that they had enormous problems with. Mathematics, for example.
Well, the impact that I expected and that actually happened was that they feel very comfortable with math and they like math a great deal. Our scores went up, and we have across the board, but we had a bonus, and the bonus is because of the math that they have now. The science program is so great that our kids just won first, second, and third place out of a competition that had 75,000 students in it.
And the conversations in the teacher's lounge had changed from these boys there's basically no hope for these boys to, John is a very intelligent boy.
His academic performance shifted, literally almost 2 grades, from 0 interest, because his mind is always focused on other things, to a clear sense of focus, consistent use, a sense of empowerment.
We're especially honored that Stanford University selected our organization to be their partners in the endeavor to bring EPGY forward and allow more students to get access to this wonderful program. We think that we were chosen because the university looked at our track record of both developing and deploying innovative educational practices and solutions all over the country, and saw that as an alignment with the vision and the values of the university.
I feel Redbird is continuing traditions that we began in EPGY in '92, which itself was a result of 30 prior years of work, that they're continuing that tradition in a way that should fit in very well with the past achievements.
Redbird Advanced Learning is an organization that sits at the intersection of advanced educational research and advanced educational technology. We're creating the next generation of EPGY. We're leveraging new advances in technology. We're allowing the program to be mobile now. We're addressing things like the Common Core standards that have new testing requirements and new assessment types. We're allowing the program to be accessible to many more learners across the world.
Redbird's all about the science of learning. And teachers are all about the artistry of teaching and learning and connecting with students. So we're a tool for teachers to use to be able to have the time to deal with individual students on a personal level.
We're an organization that has a mission about transforming how education is happening for students of all ability levels and allowing that transformation in the learning process to lead to transformation in students' lives.
Don't be afraid to dream. You can do anything. You can do anything you put your mind to. Leave your mark on the world. Don't never give up on your dreams. Keep reaching, no matter what your situation. Leave your mark on the world.